Hello, I'm Liran Notik for Scene Magazine, and tonight I'm with the gorgeous, the amazing, the queens of drag queens, Dave Lynn. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I am excited. I'm honored actually because I appreciate you so much. So thank you for doing this with me.
I'm delighted.
Oh my
It's
God,
a long career and it needs talking about.
we don't have, much time to just spread like 50 years on the showbiz, but at least we can give some sort of a glimpse to our viewers, to our watchers, to everybody who read Scene Magazine, about you, about your life, right? So first of all, tonight we are right in front of our amazing pier, Brighton Pier, in Legends Bar, and it's a pre-show exclusive interview. How do you feel before the show?
I still at this age and this time of my life still get nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing because I remember when I was young, someone said if you were too confident, there was something was missing.
Yeah.
So yes, I still get nervous. I don't get ill nervous, excited nervous. So yeah, I look forward to it because every night on this scene is different. You don't know what the audience is going to be like. I don't know what I'm going to say half the time.
Well, you know what? You keep us on toes every time because I've been in your shows in the past, and this is absolutely amazing. This is an art for you. It's a really form of art.
Yes.
Every time we see you on stage, you look different. You sing different songs. You spice things up. How do you manage to, keep everything so spiced and fresh every time?
Well, if I didn't, I think I'd lose interest in it. It's always been the way. When I was younger, there was a different sort of scene, and I remember my friends. I was delving into theatre and TV, and I remember one of my friends saying, "Why don't you just do the act?" I said, "What's the point in going to a career where you can't do things that are different?" But with wigs and makeup, I just change. It's just me. I think it's because I'm Gemini.
Me as well. I'm Gemini as well. Yes, and I think that's why we get along so well. And I think we are very creative people. Yeah. Now, you know what? There's so much I want to ask you, but we'll try to keep it like light as possible. Just let's talk about your childhood for a second, about your parents. We spoke before this interview. How did they accept the whole thing called like you being a drag artist?
My parents were lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. We were middle-class Jewish family. When I say middle class, it means we couldn't afford to go to better synagogues. But when I started doing the act, it came from something I did at home. I'd fallen in love with this program I'd seen called Liza with a Z with Liza Minnelli, and I bought the LP and I learned, when you're young you learn everything that's on. Yeah. And then I started to mime it at home.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I told my parents I was going to do drag before I told them I was gay. And I made them come to my talent contest at the Black Cap. They were absolutely, honestly, at first they used to say to people, what does Dave do for a living? He's a hairdresser, which I was at the time. And then they became proud. Then they really enjoyed it. It showed, and I think they were a force for me because they enjoyed it. And my mother said, I don't care what you are, who you are, I love you. And that was all I needed.
And I think that's pretty progressive to that time, right? It's not, even today when kids going for the first time and putting some wigs and makeup, parents don't accept them, and for them to accept you in such an early stage.
That was heartbreaking in my day. There were so many people, because I worked on the gay scene, I think youngsters, even people my age, would ask me advice about it because you have a voice.
Yeah.
And because my parents often came to see the act, they would come up and say, "This is wonderful." And I said, "Well, bring your mum, bring your dad, see how it goes." It was terrible at the time. It was awful. But I couldn't, it's like I said, I couldn't avoid me being me because I was a drag queen. So I was already labelled. So I just thought, enjoy it.
Absolutely. I think that's the only way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Judaism for you is a big part. I've seen in your shows like you sing Jewish songs, you talk about Judaism, you talk about your identity. This is a big part of your identity, of who you are. why it's so important for you, first of all, to express that part of your identity on stage.
Well, because I think that's part of me. And I love being Jewish. I mean,
Me as well.
yeah, I mean, Jewish schools, Jewish family dudes were the best comedy you'd ever seen. I mean, I use it in the show because it's funny, and there's a lovely humour in the Jewish race. You know, my aunts and uncles were fantastic. Like my grandfather and all my uncles were jokers, comics. You know, and it was, yeah, I come from a really happy, warm Jewish. Bringing the Jewish into my show was because that was me. And that's why I never changed my name from Dave, because I don't know, we just worked. But I love, and Hava Nagila was the first live song I ever sang, because it's the only one I knew. And that became a hit with the audiences in the 70s, 80s. So yeah, and I think the stories that I tell about my family and Jewish, people will, and even in today's really tough world, you know, like I say to people, I'm not from Israel, I'm from here, but even if I was, you can't, you know, and one said to me, oh, I'm going to stop singing Hava Nagila. And I said, why? He said, because of what's going on. I said, but that's not right. I said, I'm going to keep singing it.
It's a song, and it's a happy song.
Sorry, I'm not offending anybody, but no, be proud of who you are and everything about you, whatever you are.
It's, you know, it's a Hebrew song, and when my husband and I came to your show, and we were surprised. We didn't know what to expect. It was really random, and then to hear Hebrew words, drag queens singing on stage in Hebrew in Brighton, it's such a happy, vibrant, traditional, almost like Orthodox song that kind of combined together both happiness, joy, and traditions. It's, I mean,
why not? I mean, honestly, I don't think half the people, I mean, when I started Hava Nagila, I was the only one who sang it. And then other drag, the audiences, no matter where you go, love that song. So other drag artists started to sing it, and their pronunciation was frightening to me. You know, how they hear it to how I hear it. I used to do another one called Evenu Shalom Aleichem, which
in English, by the way, means like, we brought peace upon you.
That's right. I didn't know that till you just told me.
Evenu Shalom Aleichem means like, we...
My Yiddish mama. I mean, in my time, being Jewish got me on a Channel 4 program called Oye Gay, and it went out on television. And I remember listening to the radio the next morning, and this woman phoned and said, "I can't believe you let that drag queen sing my Yiddish mama."
You know what? It's these moments that we live for. My next question for you would be your advice for any other, you know, drag artists who wish to combine their identities on stage. How can, you know, artists in general keep their identity, keep their truth, and bring it to the stage, regardless? I mean, of course, with your case, it's Judaism, but for any other who wants to be authentic.
Oh, that's the only way to be. I mean, that it will keep you working longer than you know, all acts that have no heart. You've got to have a heart. You know, it's like when a story. When I was young, there was like very few black drag queens, and it was interesting how people reacted. I mean, nowadays, thank God, it's fine. But I love Son of a Tutu for believing in himself, for his heritage, and I think anyone in the audience will respect that. Oh God, be yourself.
On another topic, you are married,
yes,
but not to a man, but a lady. Tell me about that. I mean,
I wouldn't call her a lady, but
she's right behind the camera, smiling and teasing you right now.
Yeah, we got married. Well, we've been married about 23 years, I think now, and it all started because.
I asked you like before the interview, Dave, are you straight? And you told me no.
No, I mean I've been bisexual in my time, but no, I wouldn't say I was straight at all. But
how did it came up? Like, how did it come to?
Just clicked. It was one of those silly things. I went to an open day at the local gym, and Tamsin ran it. And she recognised me from working on the scene. And as a straight woman, she used to come and watch me, and I didn't know this. And then slowly she started to train me, and we got closer. And I found my boyfriend, he was being unfaithful at the time, well, always. And I don't know, we just spent time together. And then Tam started to come to work with me everywhere. And we had 20 of the busiest years a drag queen ever had, and she was always there. And we just finished the filming of a show called Faking It, where I trained a naval officer to be a drag queen. And I said to her, do you know what, we might as well get married. And that was literally it. And we are still the bestest of friends.
You know, companionship and partnership and relationships today are so rare, and people even afraid to be vulnerable and to have somebody in their lives.
I think you being married is lucky. As a drag queen, I'm not going to lie, it's not that easy to find that sort of relationship with another man. I found people, some of them didn't like the work or didn't like that I was well known. Some of them, you know, I don't know, resented me after a while. It wasn't clicking, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had some wonderful relationships, but this is my soulmate. This is the person I am happy to see every morning when she comes home from work. She comes to work with me all the time. Just a face she likes to smile at.
She's making us faces right now. The future of Pride, but with you, what the future of Jewish Pride looks like and how that would look like in the next few years.
Well, I don't like segregating people from this pride and that pride. I'd like us all to be together. I think Jewish Pride, I think they should have more tents in places. There's a lot more to talk about. And the wit of any religion or who you are is wonderful. So I'd like to see us work together, but I would love to see a tent at Pride with a Jewish atmosphere for everybody. You know, like people at Pride now come into the drag tent or the cabaret tent, and they don't have to be gay or straight. So I would like to see that, because I think if you listen to someone who talks about that or is involved in that, it brings you in and you learn from other people's beliefs.
You know, there's more Jewish artists, and they might be hidden somewhere right now or not willing to express their identities.
In a kibbutz. Well, they don't have to pay rent.
I mean, what will be a message for them to be more proud, to be part of the future of Pride?
I would say for any whatever you are, who you are, be proud of yourself. Don't hide things.
Yeah.
You know, I did that when I was young. I had to hide who I was for quite a long time, and I think that's quite painful and not healthy for you. I think I'd like to see us stronger. I'd like to see more of us. You know, some good. But I feel that about anything. Pride is wonderful, but it should be all sorts involved, all minorities, everything.
You know what, I appreciate you, and we can talk forever. I think before that interview we had a long conversation, and we will have more conversations, but for now
he's naked.
Well, subscribe to see the naked part, the naked version, but yeah.
Oh, not me. I'll be hidden behind a bush. Oh, sorry, I didn't.
I'm gonna stay here and watch the show, but thank you so much for making the time to have a chat. Thank you. I appreciate you for everything you've done, for not just for me, but for our community. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.